I haven't done a lot of Pokemon recently, so I decided that this would be a perfect time for another Pokemon video. I also decided that I would stay on track with Pokemon by making up a stupid challenge that I would do every week at least. So here we are in the tier of NU, and my goal right now is to get to at least a 1250 rating in every tier. So this includes all the tiers I've never played. And when we get to OU, which is the tier that I mainly play, I have to get there using a team that has no OU Pokemon. So this should be fun. I'm just going to pick a random tier every week that I haven't completed yet, and I'm going to go till I get a 1250 rating or 3 losses. If I get 3 losses, I throw it back in the mix and pick another random team. So without further ado, here is my cannot fail perfect low ladder NU team. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick breakdown, then I'm going to hop on, because this could take me a little while. I'm probably going to cut this video off at about half an hour if it looks like it's going to go any longer than that. So we're starting off with this Kangaskhan. This is the just standard Silk Scarf set. It's got that Scrappy to hit ghosts, then Fake Out, Double Edge, Sucker Punch, Earthquake, and then Full Speed and Max Attack Adamant with the rest in HP. Moving on, we have my Vileplume. This is the standard defensive set. You're going to notice when I'm doing these tiers that I've never played before, there are going to be a lot more standard sets than normal. So we got Black Sludge, Effect Spore to give people effects they do not like, Giga Drain for the regen, Moonlight, Sludge Bomb, Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder is amazing, love it. Next we've got our Coverage Mon Magmortar. This is mostly to counter opposing Vileplumes, but it counters a lot of things. We got Fire Blast for its main stab, Thunderbolt for water types and for flying types, Psychic for anything that Psychic hits, so fighting types, and this Hidden Power Grass is for specifically ground water types. It hits them hard, and my team can't deal with them otherwise. So, yeah. Moving on, we've got Little Mach or Hariyama. He has Close Combat, Knockoff, Stone Edge, Bullet Punch, and a Choice Band. So we go out, we get our guts, and then we just hit something really hard with Close Combat. Yeah, this is very, very strong in this tier. It can take a hit and it can return a hit. It's pretty bulky, so it's fun mon to use for sure. Moving on, we got Prinplup. He is the Eviolite set, because why would he not be? And then he's both hazard control and a hazard setter. I know that's putting a lot of eggs in one basket, but honestly, my team does not really rely on the Stealth Rocks, so I don't care that it can get stuffed a little bit as far as setup. For its moveset, I have Defog, Scald, Toxic, Stealth Rock. This is a nice set. It can wear things down. This thing is very bulky with Eviolite. And then we got our last mon here, Jinx. It's just the Focus Sash set. Focus Sash, Ice Beam, Psyshock, Nasty Plot, Lovely Kiss. Lovely Kiss, again, I don't care that I have 2 ways to put people to sleep. I never get bored of putting people to sleep. It is hilarious every time. So then, Ice Beam and Psyshock are the coverage. I put Psyshock over Psychic because when you're sweeping, it is not fun to see a wall. So, let me see. I don't suck at NU. Nice. And let's just hop into our first game with this team all the way at the bottom of the ladder. Okay, here we are, first game. So I have tested in this tier a little bit. I have some idea of what I'm doing. And I'm going to predict that he leads Mesprit, which is pretty bad because this team doesn't have a clean Mesprit check. But I'll lead Kangaskhan. He's generally a pretty safe lead. And he actually went Vileplume. I'm not going to bother faking this thing out. I really don't want to get hit up with that Effect Spore. So let's see if he predicts me going into Coverage Mon here. Nope. Not at all. That Vital Spirit is great. It means that I don't get slept by that Effect Spore, which means that I entirely 100% counter it instead of just mostly. So Mesprit, going to get chunked, and it is the Leftovers Mesprit, so I don't have to be afraid of getting O-Code. I can just finish it off. Specs Mesprit, I might have been tempted to try and pull off a switch out. Okay, in comes Sandslash. Well, I guess I can go into Piplup here to defog off whatever rocks he puts up and take whatever hits he tries to pull off. I'm just going to go straight for the Scald here because I do know that this thing can set up rocks of his own, and then it's pretty futile trying to defog and set up rocks. He went into Vileplume, so I could have just gone for rocks there. This is fine. I kind of wish I got that burn, but it doesn't matter. This time he probably is going to predict me going into my coverage mon and go for the Sludge Bomb, so I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks. Yep, there we go. And I do get poisoned, so if he's a smart player, he's going to go for Sludge Bomb again. So I'm going to go into my Hariyama. Oh wow, he actually is a smart player. That's crazy. So he crit me. Luckily, that does not put me in range, even with the crit. So I'm just going to go straight for this Banded knockoff. And I crit him back, and he puts me to sleep. So I'm going to try to wake up with this knockoff. And he's going to crit me again. This has been a crazy game. And I wake up, get the knockoff, does not quite kill. And how do I want to revenge kill this thing? I think my best option is probably Jinx here. And I'm just going to fire off this Ice Beam, not even going to try to worry about these low accuracy sleep moves. And looks like I'm going to need to turn on the timer. I'm going to cut out any of this, the time that's spent waiting, just because I can't handle that in my videos. If I'm going to be making long videos like this. Ice Beam down the Garbodor, crit mattered. Let's see what he brings in next. Probably going to go into Magmortar. It is the pretty obvious choice here. If he does do that, I'm just going to sack off my Prinplup. Okay, he went into Scyther instead. This is fine because I do have the Focus Sash, so I can just go straight for the Ice Beam. Oh, also I win the speed tie. I assume it was a speed... No, he should have been faster than me. Well, that's weird. And there's the forfeit. Let's go, I guess. That's 50 points. If I just win 5 battles and get that many points each time, I'll be done here. It doesn't seem likely, though. So, this is an interesting team. He's probably going to lead off with his Scyther, or maybe his Malamar. I don't know. Either way, Kangaskhan. I'm just going to fake something out. There's the Malamar. Get faked out, man. So that is going to flinch him. And that did 20%. So multiply that by... 4, and it'll do 80%, so it'll chunk him, but it won't kill him. I think I'm fine to do this anyway, though. This Malamar's a really big threat to my team, and he just superpowers me, just misses out on getting the kill, as I assumed he would, and I'm going to go for Double Edge one more time, just trade off here. Oh, it turns out I live, so I am going to get to... I can either switch out and then try to fake something out, or I can just go for the Sucker Punch for damage. Oh, Scyther, this is kind of dangerous. I don't want him to set up a Sword Stance on me, so I am going to go straight for the Double Edge, even though I'm probably going to die. Yeah, there we go, I died. Yeah, I don't care. I'm way more worried about him setting up on me and just sweeping through my entire team than me losing whatever potential damage there was. There wasn't much. There's Hitmonchan, so I'm going to go into Vileplume and hope he doesn't have Ice Punch. And I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb, predicting Magmortar, and he has Ice Punch. So, I'm just going to chunk him with this, and I can live another Ice Punch and hit him up with another Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be his only hazard control down. So I can just set up with my Piplup after that, and he takes me down to 1% and gets gets parried and killed. Is there anything that this thing could set up on at 7%? I don't think so. Except maybe this Magmortar, ironically enough, because Fire Blast could miss. So I'm going to go straight for the Flame Charge. Okay, so this is a physical mag. That's fine. Prinplup should check this thing pretty well. He probably has Wild Charge, but I don't think it'll kill me from here. No, Thunderbolt. Wow, okay, this is a mixed Magmortar. Well, then. Let's see. I've got to... Well, I really do want this, because he can't get off the rocks, and they're pretty effective against his team. So, I'm going to go into my Hariyama, assuming I can take 2 hits from this thing. Yeah, very, very nice, very nice. Close combat. Oh, crap. Well, that was a stupid decision on my part. Into my Jinx. Click Psyshock. Get outsped, but I think this should kill. No, he lives on 1%. Okay. This is turned really bad all of a sudden, so I think I'm about to pick up my first L to this really weird Magmortar set. Let's go for a move with full accuracy. There we go. Okay. Man, that live on 1 was so critical too. There's Samurott. Thunderbolt it. And he has the Aqua Jet. Go Primplop. Let's set up some Stealth Rocks. And clicks the Scald button. GG. GG indeed. Wow. Okay. So that's 1 L already. This might be a particularly short episode after all. Let's see. So, what's he going to lead? He's going to lead Smeargle. Smeargle's definitely a suicide lead. Okay, he's not a suicide lead Smeargle. That does leave me questioning what set he is, but it's fine. That does put the Scyther in range of my Double Edge, which I'm tempted to just go for. The Scyther's a problem. Oh, I've played you before. I don't think he has. You sure, mate? That's kind of surreal, actually. So this thing, 342 speed, but he could be pursuit driving me. I'm just gonna sucker punch him. Okay, he fakes me out. Nah, bruh. This is the first time I have used this alt. Okay, so there's a Liepard, and I'm gonna go into my Hariyama, and something is catching. Oh yeah, this isn't the first time I've used this team. So, quite possible. Maybe I met this guy on the ladder when I was testing earlier. I could go for a knockoff, expecting him to go into the Golurk here, or I could just go straight for the close combat. I think I'm going to go for the knockoff. And he T-waves me. Little does he know he activated Guts just there. Wait, did he activate? That does activate Guts, right? Well, I'll just finish him off. Whatever. I don't think I was outspeeding anything on his team anyway. Oh yeah, I do remember this guy. I lost to that Zangoose last time I played him. That could be bad. Xatu here thinks he can challenge Little Mac to a fight. He's mistaken. This thing doesn't have great special attack, if I'm remembering correctly, so I could just kill it with knockoff. And he goes for Dazzling Gleam, of all things. And I take him down to his Sash, of all things. So, what an interesting turn of events. Well, if he's just going to go for Dazzling Gleam again, I could go into my Takes Hit Well. But I think Pimplup's the better option. Yeah, there we go. Scald. Oh my god, Giga Drain. This man, he had me. He had my number. This is what happens when you play someone you played before. They utterly counter-team you in every way. And there's the Smeargle. Weird time to bring out a Smeargle, but I don't hate. If you want to bring out a Smeargle late game, you do that. So he puts me to sleep, and I'm going to just go into my coverage mon here. And he belly drums up. And let's see. I do have my Jinx in back to finish him off. So I'm just going to go straight for the Fire Blast. He E-speeds me, I live, and he goes down. So that leaves us with Golurk or Zangoose. And I'm going to predict both of them. Neither of those guys can easily wall break this thing. Either of them I can hit up with this Sleep Powder. He has Protect, though. Okay, that makes sense, actually. So I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb, as it does the most damage to this thing. And then I can Revenge Kill this with Jinx. Or I could sack Pimple here. There we go. Go into Hariyama and kill it with Bullet Punch. Oh, I got paralyzed. It's fine. So let's see. Which is better against Golurk? Definitely Jinx. So I just lost 2 Pokemon for no reason when I could have stayed in. We're fine, though. And then Jinx. And I think I can just blow it back in one hit with Ice Beam. So we're gonna do that. I think this is... I don't know. I think I remember him being Rock Polish Golurk. Yeah, all those weaknesses, man. Psychic and Ice type are both ridiculous. Okay. And he just Stone Edges me, and I go down to my Sash. But I am faster than him. Hopefully he's not running Shadow Sneak, because I can't pick up too many L's. Oh, thank God. Okay, GG. I don't even know if that thing gets Shadow Sneak, but I hope he's not running it. Let's see. That brings me up to almost 1,100. And Dutch Lucario again. Oh, okay. Revenge time. Let's see. So after I confidently tell him it's time for me to take my revenge, oh, he came out with a different lead. Oh, he's clearly counter-teaming me, man. He made this team and he got to the right rank just to counter-team me. And it is time for him to change how he fights, which is a fair response. He's counter-teaming me, guys. This man is a cheater. He's counter-teaming. And he sets up his rocks. I go into Hariyama. And I don't think anything on his team appreciates either knockoff or close combat. But I've seen a lot of Cradily people stay in just to mess with you. So I'm going to go for the close combat. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Scyther. This thing does have Aerial Ace, doesn't it? We saw that last game. Do I go Piplup here? Or do I go... I think I go Piplup. Let's go. Yeah, he took that pretty well. I'll just defog this off. And if he stays in... Okay, he goes into Samurott. Probably... I don't even know what he plans on. Samurott doesn't hit this thing. Oh, he plans on setting up. Okay, sure. You do you, Samurott. Get a clock on him. Clicks the Scald button a few times. I'm not concerned because I do have that Jinx in back. So, honestly, I just need to establish a little bit of damage, and there's not much he can do about it. And he goes for the move that can miss, oddly enough. So, right here, this thing, it can't be hit by his priority move. So, I can literally just kill him with Psyshock. Dry skin, bud. And it didn't matter anyway because I had a Focus Sash. So, let's see what he does now. I need to remember he's got that crazy Magmortar set in back. And then there's the Malamar. Okay. So this thing can go to sleep. And I'm hoping he's not the Sleep Talk set. And I miss. I guess I'm gonna put him to sleep again. And now he's gonna reveal that he's the Sleep Talk set all along. No, he just let himself go to sleep. Okay. So I'm going to try and nasty plot up, and hopefully he's not the Sleep Talk set. I'm very concerned about this. Oh, God. Okay. What have I done? I've created a monster. I don't know how I created that, but I created it. We're going into Coverage Mon, and we're clicking Fire Blast, and we're praying, I tell you, he does not get knockoff. Oh, he woke up. Oh, that has to be so tilting. Like, I've been in that position. It's really tilting to wake up when you're put to sleep by someone else and you're sleep talking them. So he goes into Hitmonchan here. And is he going to make a play? I don't know. So I could go into Vileplume and eat up his hit and get a chance to hit him up with the Effect Spore. Or he could just be reading me. Oh, or he could just not have an answer for me clicking Psychic. You always have to consider that there might be a third option. Well, I guess we can click either Psychic or Thunderbolt. But I'm going to click Thunderbolt because I think it'd be funny if he got paralyzed. And he clicks Thunderbolt. And I'm going to try to click Thunderbolt again. Maybe am I running more speed than him? That'd be really funny. He's running his weird, crazy Magmortar set, and I'm running more speed. Well, let's see. What are my options? I think we just go into the Kangaskhan here and take this stock off as cleanly as we can. Oh yeah, he's in range of, I forgot I had rocks up. He's totally in range of double edge. So we're going to drop that GG. And let's see what our rating ends up being. Okay, 1400. That's good. How much time do I have left? Oh wow, I've only used up about a third of the time I planned on spending recording. So I am on track to get that 1250 within half an hour. So let's see. Predict Steelix to be the lead? Or do I predict Cryogonal? I'm going to predict the Cryogonal and go Kangaskhan. Okay. I will take solace in the fact that that was second on my list. Let's see. Hariyama, go. And he gets up the rocks. This man, he doesn't seem as arrogant as that last guy, so I'm going to go for the knockoff expecting the Haunter to come in. He's not going to try to overplay it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You can tell he's less arrogant because, I don't know. I made a guess and it worked. I'm not gonna lie. And he air slashes me, and I live on... this is a pretty clutch survival right there, because Charizard does wreak some havoc on my team. And I'm just gonna go for the knockoff again, and he roosts. Oh, why does Roost recover more than knockoff does? That's not okay. Well, how do we deal with this? Well, let's see. I could go into my Kangaskhan here and just take what I can get with the fake out. Or I could keep clicking knockoff and, okay, good. Kangaskhan can revenge kill with fake out, and if he switches out into Steelix, I'm going to wish I went Piplup. So I'm going to go Piplup. Okay, get played, man. Get Shrek'd, get wrecked more. As, I don't know. I don't even know who would say that. Someone would say that, I'm sure. And so I'm just going to defog down those rocks. What is this thing? I mean, like, what even is this thing? He probably has freeze dry or something. That's why he came in. So I'm going to go into coverage mode. Yeah, there's the freeze dry. Okay. I'm going to go straight for the Fire Blast, as nothing on his team appreciates it. He goes into a Zerd, and I miss. This is fine, I guess, as long as he doesn't OHKO me. Oh, Roost is so annoying. Well, I'm going to go for Psychic, because it'll kill, right? No, come on. Thunderbolt. Maybe he'll get parried. Okay, cool, he didn't kill me. Wow, that was iffy. Let's see. He's probably going to go Scyther to try and revenge kill me, and I'm going to go into Piplup as a response. No, he goes Cryogonal to revenge kill me. To which I say... Revenge kill away. I did not want to risk switching into a freeze dry there. Then I'm going to go... What does this thing do? Let's go Kangaskhan here. And I'm just gonna Earthquake. Predict the Steelix. Wait, no, I predicted the Steelix last time. Let's fake out. Get some free damage. Okay, predict the Steelix every time. New rule. Steelix, meet my Piplup. He has literally one way to defeat my Piplup, so that's kind of nice. And I'm just gonna lay up rocks to make his, the crazy amount of switching he has to do a little bit more painful to him. What's my best response to this? Is it Jinx? Really? Okay, we go Jinx. I can recognize when I need to go Jinx. Oh, this is a Rapid Spinner. Okay. I have no idea how I missed this thing up to this point. Maybe he's from a lower tier, but I've legit not seen this thing on the ladder once, and I missed a Lovely Kiss. That's fine. We can try again. So I don't know how I beat this thing, this Cryogonal. Okay, I don't really have very many good switch-ins to it. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting the Scyther to switch in now. I'm doing this because I'm playing to my out. Oh, nice. Freeze the Kecleon. Actually, that's not nice at all. I mean, it's pretty shitty, to be honest. But, nice. Nasty plot, and he stays frozen. Nice. Ice Beam again. Come on, Kecleon. Okay. Okay, I feel like a worse person, but a better Pokemon player. So, yay. I guess I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him. He doesn't know. We take those. I had to tell him, guys. He wouldn't have known otherwise. And I go into my Piplup. He U-turns out, so nice play. Luckily, he only has this Cryogonal to check me, and I can click the Scald button. And at least deal... Okay, so this thing's kind of a special wall too, maybe? Sure. I'm just trying to put together what this thing does as I'm fighting it, and it's not great. Predict this GLX with this Earthquake here. I could go for the double edge and then probably wreck this Cryogonal, seeing how its defenses have held up against special. But, I have no reason not to expect him to go Steelix. Yep, there's Steelix, and I chunk it. But I did not chunk it very well, so I'm going to have to chunk it again. In fact, I'm going to have to chunk it like 4 times. I don't think chunk is the proper word for this, actually. I'm a big liar. Chunk is not what I'm doing to him. And I'll chunk him one more time. And he will try to revenge kill me with this thing. Oh, wow, he just hard switches into it. Piplup and hope he doesn't... Wait, no, he's definitely going for U-turn, right? I guess Kangaskhan, he can just die. I'll fake out, even though it can't possibly hit him, to show that I know that he's going to kill me. And I'm going to go for the Scald button here. And he Swords Dance up. No burn. Okay, this is looking progressively worse and worse. There's a crit and a burn. I just needed the burn. I apologize for the crit. I'm going to Scald again and finish him off. So, I can win here. Wait, did he just GG? Is he going to concede? Oh wow, okay. Well, I'm sorry for all the hacks. There was a lot of that going on in this battle, but we take those. On to the next fight. So we're at about 136 right now, so we're definitely getting there. I'm just going to lead Kangaskhan. I've noticed that Kangaskhan in this tier anti leads a lot of stuff. So we're going this, and this is probably going to be our last battle for today. I'm probably going to upload a continuation on this tomorrow. I have almost taken 3 L's though too, so that could be a concern. Fake out the Liepard, and it actually stays in and flinches. I expected him to fake me out in response. Well, he's probably going to set up on me, and I'm just going to Earthquake. And he encores me into Fake Out. Okay. Well, I probably should have seen that coming. I was just expecting a Thunder Wave or something. Well, I guess my Hariyama can take a Thunder Wave pretty well. And nothing on his team enjoys a close combat, so I am going to combat him closely. And he Rain Dances, which is not entirely unexpected, as it does look like he's running a Rain team. I see Swift Swim, Swift Swim. This could be a Rain Dish, too. I think I'm going to have to just switch this thing out of whatever he goes into, too. Unless it's something that I think is going to set up on me. Because as it is right now, this thing hits so much of his team that I would like to preserve it a little bit. I could close combat this Ludicolo. I don't think he can OHKO me with Scald. Okay, yeah, he just hurts me a lot, and I hurt him more. Now I'm definitely probably going to switch out. I say definitely probably because if he goes into Barbaracle, okay, Kabutops, that's fine. Jinx, go. If he went into Barbaracle, I would have stayed in, because the thing that scares me most is Belly Drum in every tier. Literally all of them. So, Kabu, Vileplume, go. I was trying to outplay him there going for a water move. He just knocks me off again. Takes my Black Sludge. It didn't work, clearly, but now I've got my Vileplume in, and I'm gonna straight up go for Sleep Powder and hope he does not have a coverage move for me. I'm thinking he's probably gonna go into Hitmonchan, which is much more likely to have a coverage move to hit me with. So we're hoping to sleep that. He has Stone Edge, and I miss a Sleep Powder. Okay, that's not good. I don't think there's anything on his team left for me to set up against. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain and Prey strategy. Okay, Prey doesn't seem to be a very good strategy in Pokemon. Let's go into Kangaskhan and just stall out this rain for a turn. And then, hypothetically, I can... Okay, he goes Aggron, though. Well, Aggron is Steel and Rock type, unlike Mega Aggron, so this Earthquake is going to do hella damage. Actually, it's probably not going to do hella damage. It's probably going to do some tiny amount of damage. Oh, 52%. Hella. We're going with hella. I'm going to go for another Earthquake, as he does not have great switch-ins to Earthquake. But I could go Double Edge. No, okay. I don't need to outplay myself. DJ Khalid would not approve with me going for Double Edge there. And in comes Hitmonchan. Go Piplup. So, what does this thing have? Iron Fist, probably. And he Mach Punches me for literally 0. Literally heals me, as some other popular YouTubers would say. And I'm literally going to click the Toxic button. Ooh, he outplayed me. He went into something that was already poisoned to deal with me clicking Toxic. That is next level right there. I'm just praying that one day I can be as good as Captain Halfbeard. I'm going to go for Defog and click Scald to try and finish him off. Although Stealth Rock's actually a better play. Click Stealth Rock because Life Orb. Duh. And I don't outspeed him. He's already going to go down to Life Orb plus Poison. And he crits me with Stone Edge, so nothing matters. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you should have been a Nihilist, because nothing mattered. Let's see. I could go Jinx just to scout him. And he goes Hitmonchan, Lovely Kiss. It didn't matter, Jinx couldn't have done anything against any of his remaining Mons, so I am perfectly fine to just sack it off. And because he went Chan, I'm going to go into my Magmortar, click Psychic. He's probably not going to switch out. If he proves me wrong, then I'm going to be a sad Garrett. If he proves me right, I'm going to be slightly happy. Oh, he actually holds on at 5. That is surprising to me. Let's fake him out. Oh, wait, I should have saved this for the... that was silly of me. I should have bullet punched him with... No, it doesn't matter either way. This Barbaracle should go down to Earthquake plus whatever move I throw out with... Even through the Shell Smash, I should win. I'm going to Sucker Punch him for damage. And then, as long as I don't get full parried on my Hariyama, I should win. Okay, come on, no full para. Come on. If I get full parried, I lose. If I don't, I win. Okay, there we go. And that's going to be my last game for today. We ended the day at 1,165, so we're most of the way to 2,000. And it's been half an hour, though, so that's as long as I wanted my video to be. And I'm going to sign off. See you probably tomorrow for my next video. Peace.